wave of violent incidents at polling booths, largely due to fierce clashes among the YSR Congress party, whereas TDP and the Congress blotted the key elections in Andhra Pradesh and Rayalaseema regions. Clashes were reported from YS Jaganmohan Reddy's stronghold Kadapa, Chittoor, Kurnool, Guntur, Anantapur and West Godavari districts. Well, these are the scenes of chaos and violence that were witnessed in Kadapa, Chittoor, Guntur as well as Anantapur districts. Several people were attacked. Election officials were fired at. Media personnel were attacked. Many of the voters were injured in the process as well. My colleague Varghese joins us for more on this. Well, Varghese, if you can give us a detailed description as to what exactly we are seeing on our television screens.
Well, what we know is that present, Nishita, there have been multiple clashes across Simandra region. In fact, it is becoming quite violent at certain polling booths. There have been instances where the police have been attacked also, and election officers have been lifted and thrown out of polling booths. So this is the kind of situation that is there. There have been allegations by both the TDP and the YSRCP, the chief rivals in this elections in Simandra, saying that each one of them are trying to influence voters and also rig the voting that is happening at the polling stations. What we know at present is that in Kurnool town there have been clashes between YSRCP and TDP cadres, and in fact it took the police action to prompt peace in that area. The two traded charges of rigging votes against each other and began attacking each other. The police had to resort to caning even to quell the feuding groups from hurting each other, and the incident has created so much of panic in the area that some ordinary voters were seen running away from the polling stations when they had come to poll to cast their votes, and polling was suspended for a while until normalcy was restored, and it took in fact a contingent of policemen to tour the town of Kurnool to ensure that that the voters in the town were assured that the violence wouldn't occur. Then there were street brawls again by the same two rivals, YSRCP and TDP, at Guddipadu and Rudravaram in Guntur district. Police stationed at nearby polling centers were rushed to these places to restore order and allow smooth polling. And a gunman of YSRCP candidate, in fact, sustained grievous head injuries in a fight that erupted from a petty dispute at a polling center in Rayanapalam of West Godavari district. In Kadapa, things were even worse. We have the district having the maximum incidents of violence in that place. The police had to fire 2 rounds in the air in Devagudi village of Jammalagudu Assembly constituency after followers of YSRCP candidate Adinarayana Reddy attacked a police party. Now, the incident happened because his son, Sudhir Reddy, was in fact angry with the fact that there were policemen touring the poll booth, and he objected to this, and this raised the tension between the police that had come to man the polling booths and Sudhir Reddy. And what happened was the villagers erupted along with Sudhir Reddy, and they started throwing stones at the policemen, and this led to a bloody assault on the police party. A police vehicle was also completely damaged in the incident, prompting the cops to fire 2 rounds in the air. Well, the incidents of violence keep continuing, and in Goringneru also in the same constituency, you had the TDP nominee Rama Subba Reddy, who became the reason for the clash with the YSRCP villagers, and the YSRCP men accosted Rama Reddy when he approached the polling booth in the village. The police remained mute spectators even as the two sides fought a pitch battle right in front of their eyes. The situation was going totally out of control, and the gunmen of Rama Subba Reddy in fact came in, and they also started firing rounds in the air to quell the attacking mobs. So this has been the situation in certain polling stations, and in Kadapa district especially, there's been a lot of incidents of violence, and the police were in fact being rushed in to restore normalcy in Nishita.
Right, thank you for joining us with all those details there, Varghese. Well, we can see there days of chaos and firing as well as attacking media personnel as well as election officials marred elections in the Simandra region today.